Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Please welcome Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Outsiders from WCW, or aka Razor Ramon and Diesel, which is basically the reason I got these. So I know they're from WCW. I know they went by their real names later on, but I basically got these because I don't have an updated Razor Ramon and Diesel, and I didn't really care that they're outsiders in different colors and a different company. I honestly really didn't care. I wanted a really good Razor Ramon and Diesel, and these fit the bill. I mean, I wish he was black in his black attire, but I know that's WWE, and I know he was with Shawn Michaels at the time and stuff like that, but that's kind of like my era, you know what I mean? And when they kind of left, I was kind of leaving being into wrestling at that time. So, and also I haven't had foolishly sold off my Razor Ramon original figure. And if you recall one of my stories in one of the other wrestling videos that I did, that I told you a story how one of my aunts made me give up my Shawn Michaels along with my Diesel. And let me tell you something about the Diesel back at the time. There was no real official like WWE Diesel part of like the WWE line. It was like a weird, like, it was like a, I don't want to say a sub line, but it was like a different, semi-different scale line. But luckily Diesel scaled with like Shawn Michaels and all the rest of the wrestlers, so it worked. And then yeah, I had to foolishly, stupidly gave them up because I was like getting out of it at the time, and I'm still hating myself for that. But anyways, enough of that griping. These figures are so nice, perfect upgrades, great upgrades to heck, what I've seen on the shelves, what I've passed on before, and just not really interested or not ready yet. And I was like, all right, I like this. They kind of go as a team. Whoops, sorry. And I got the camera all over the place here because Diesel's so, I'm going to call him Diesel, I'm sorry. Diesel's so big that it's kind of hard to, I can't get his feet and his, see, I'm like trying to angle a little. I can't get his feet and his head in frame. So I have to zoom out a little more, and then it'd be too much. So I need a bigger setup, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into these figures. They come with some similar accessories. Let's get into that first, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty. First off, they share some hands. They each come with like open gripping pair, which are almost similar skin tone, so you can kind of go with either one, which is cool. Yeah, and they each come with a set of these hands. I got one on Razor right there, and of course Razor comes with the like ooh hands, which is cool. Diesel doesn't, obviously, but they each come with their shirts. Like each one of these comes with 2 shirts, so he came with both of these and he came with a set of these, so that's really cool. That's really cool. I mean, they are the same size for both figures, so it's like a one size fits all, I guess, thing. It's kind of like, it's Mattel, so they've mastered that Barbie interchangeable clothes thing. But anyways, I think it's really, really cool. I think they did a really good job. Yeah, I mean, they got a lot on, so I don't know if we want to really do dress up right now. And Razor comes with 2 extra head sculpts. Really good. Really, really nice. I like this one a lot. This one's very good, but I think that his main one is the best. And then Diesel here comes with the yelling, and then this one, which is meh. So again, I think that one is the best looking one. But they do come with 3 head sculpts, multiple hands. They each come with a belt. They each come with 2 cloth goods shirts each, and that's and it was like a 2-pack for, I think it was like $70, which is a little high, you know, and especially when they add like things like pins to them and they're not double ball pegged, just one ball pegged. I understand that's how they are, but the pins shouldn't be a thing, especially on Ultimates, especially on new Ultimates, especially when I just opened pretty deadly, and they're all pinless. So it's like, come on, I don't care if they're using older molds. Like, I'm just tired of that excuse. But yeah, and just the one thing I guess I'll get into that I don't like. We'll get into it as we go along. But anyways, let's get into Razor here, and hey, as you can see, he looks fantastic. Just fantastic. Just saw a video of him when he was on Jerry. Those sick kids, and it was just a really great video. Reminds you on how the bad guy was such a great guy. So, and this figure is really nice. Materials feel good. Even his chest, I know it's painted, but it's like, it's not flocked, but you can like, it's rough. You can feel, ooh, Razor. But yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, that's just paint, but yeah, it's like, this is nice and smooth, like it would be, and this feels like a little like, yeah, it's weird. I don't know how they did that, but I don't know. Maybe they put some like thicker paint, but it's not so like grooved. You know what I mean? It's really weird, but it's cool. I like it. I mean, he was a really hairy man. Makes me feel better about myself. Anyways, I guess we'll take a look at the rest of them here, and then I'll go into articulation. I'll switch over to the big D's over there, outsiders. Yeah, I only watched very, very little WCW back in the day, but, and then NWO and all that stuff. So really nice. All right, let's get into articulation. His head is on a ball peg, but it gets good expression, but not that great up and not that great down. I mean, it moves, but that's like nothing down. It's like nothing. I'll pull him back a little bit because it's, like I said, camera angles a little odd on this one. But yeah, back and forth expression. Comes with butterflies, which is nice. I'm gonna leave everything on there so you can see the full range, which is not that bad. The skin hangover is all right. Not a bad design. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I like that. So yeah, you know, he's giving me LA Knight vibes. It's giving me LA Knight vibes. But I know they're all kind of concoctions of older wrestlers. But anyways, butterfly's nice. Biceps, double jointed, pinless, at least arms. And hinge hands, and the hands are really nicely sculpted, really well done. Chest is on a ball peg, so he gets nice down, great up, tilt, whoops, hold on, tilt, there we go. Side to side, no, it's pulling this. Maybe if I really tried, but I don't want to break it. These weren't exactly cheap, but I made an exception because it's Razor Ramon. He's like in the top 5 of favorite wrestlers of all time, I gotta say. I think he may even be number 4. I think it goes like, no, I think, yeah, it's like 5. It's like Undertaker, Hitman, Adam Bomb, of course, Razor, and Doink the Clown. Anyways, you know, so the part I don't like about these is drop downs. And I know other ones have had drop downs before, but these don't feel good at all. I can't really articulate the leg forward. Oh, there we go. Of course, make me a liar. It's just, it feels gummy. It's a little worse on Diesel, I'll show you. But thigh cut is fine. Double jointed pinned, which isn't great, but at least this one covers them with the thing a little bit better, so the knee pad, so that's good. Boot cut, which is nice, and ankle and toe, I guess, at the same time. Up, down, not too much pivot. So yeah, not too crazy about that. And let me take a look at his belt real fast. I love the colors. World Wrestling Champions. People are just going to hate me when I do my wrestling because I like to mix it up a lot. Let's just mash all the companies and things together, all the timelines, everything. So just like the kind of like the video game. And I got the Uso 2-pack, and I'm leaving their belts in the package. Their belts are so ugly and plain and boring. These are real nice. I think these are going to be my tag belts for my Shadowtoy WEW, or let's see, STW, Shadowtoys Wrestling, STW. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty catchy. STW. I like it. Here's Diesel here. Pretty good head sculpt. Oh, I didn't notice the tattoo that's covered. I like how they put full detail. I mean, it's funny that they cover it, but I love how you can move that and see all that detail in there. Like, even though it's covered, they didn't cheap out, you know? They didn't just put half that, you know? That's kudos, Mattel, kudos. Very nicely done. Take a look at the rest of them here. I mean, I like the sculpt of the pants and stuff like that. It's just the darn pins. I mean, I barely like it on my toe hinge. I'd rather have no toe hinge, honestly. I mean, not with wrestlers, really, but then, like, on higher premium figures, then have the pins. Toe hinge, you could call me crazy, but it's... I want a lot of articulation, but not looking like a marionette doll. But I don't want it to be like an old McFarlane figure where it looks like a great statue and you can move it and it looks bad. So it's I'm asking a lot, but... Anyways, let's go into articulation. So, head, left, right, up. Same setup as Razor, same like butterflies, ball peg, but not ball, but swivel and drop downs and all that stuff. So we'll get into that. We'll just exercise them here. Left, right, tilt. No, because the hair down. Yes, but it bounces back up. Huh. Probably because the hair again, I assume. Yeah, it's the hair. All right, let's test the butterfly with the vest on, which is not so bad. Without it, it's going to get a lot more, as you can see. So that's pretty good. Let's put his belt down. And his belt real fast. Same as Razor's. Anyways, back to articulation. We got the bicep cut there, double jointed pinless elbows, and hinge joint wrists. Of course, here, this side we'll be able to demonstrate that a little better. More than 90, so that's good. Very good. Upper abdomen gets good. Really good back. Really good forward. Side. Side, 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 and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist again, and twist again, and twist again. Not bad. As you can see, he gets the full array. Again, with the drop downs that I hate, they're even worse on this guy. I mean, drop downs in general, I feel like over time, they're just going to get floppy and flop down. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the engineering is better and that's not going to happen, but that's what I feel like it's going to happen. And again, I can't see his, I can't articulate forward. So that sucks. All right, let's continue on here. Thigh cut, double jointed pinned legs, knees, I should say. Did you just kick the camera? I will say, though, the legs do feel good, like good material. Really good material. Durable, not cheap, not gummy. Real nice. Really nice. The toe hinge flops down, up. That was all the numbers and jargon. Decent pivot, but yeah, I guess even with the, you can't see it. Even with the pant leg, so yeah, not bad. I'm happy to have these guys. There was good choice on my part, I think. I know they're not accurate, but I don't really care about colors and stuff like that. Sometimes it's important, but for these guys, I just really wanted it back. Razor Ramon's close enough, and other than him being in red, I mean, he can match Razor. I can switch him back and forth, so I'm enjoying that. Let's get into some comparisons real quick. Let's do Marvel Legends Sentinel. Let's do Figure Arts exclusive Vegito. Let's move him out. Let's get in Valaverse Soldier guys, so you get an idea of scale. So these guys would have to be some mid-boss goons if you put them out of wrestling and put them in something else. All right, let's go on to wrestling. Speaking of pretty deadly, let's bring in them now. Hold on, there's one. Kit, and there's the other one. Yes, no, who they did a really good job on. I don't know why these are like so good, but see, I know, Razor, I know. Give me a break, all right? It's funny. It's out of character for me, but yeah, like pinless, beautiful. They did a beautiful job on these, which is funny how they really went all the way, and they're just like elite level. And other than that, they're pretty good. So yeah, this is man, do I have the Usos, but they're not really a tag team anymore. So I mean, kind of works. I mean, well, I mean, it does work, but yeah, I definitely need more tag teams. Here's AEW. It's CM Punk. His floppy leg is kicking over some guns and stuff over here. Yeah, man. There we go. And he's not going to stand. Okay. Let's get the pretty deadly boys out of here. Let's get in ECW. Sandman. Who still feels like the best material figure. Let's bring in 4 more. Let's bring in some females. Let's bring in basic Indy Hartwell, if I can. She's not going to stand on her own. But let's get him out of there. Oh, geez, knocking over everything. I guess I got too much. I got to... I got to put some stuff away. All right, here's another lady. Elite Shotzi from WWE again. Let's get Rhea Ripley. Wow, looks tiny next to them. Tiny. I don't know if they scaled that right. But yeah, I think she might be too short perhaps. All right, one more. Of course, the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels, who, I don't know, I'm starting to think may not be a good guy after all. I mean, the stories that are coming out, I mean, they came out about him and what he did to Bret Hart and went along with that. I know, and controversy and all that stuff, but like, and the stories, I don't know. But yeah, he looks good with Diesel. I mean, he doesn't match at all. I know that's when he switched in partners and companies, and stayed with WWE and went with Triple H, and they went over and blah blah blah. I mean, if you're watching Netflix documentaries and stuff, you know why people had to leave and stuff like that. But yeah, I did happen to meet Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon in real life, which was really cool. Like, I think it was the 1st or 2nd annual Fan Fest at the Garden back in the early 90s. I think it was like 92. But yeah, in Madison Square Garden in New York City, New York, USA. But yeah, very cool. It was cool meeting them. Just yeah, you just paid entrance and got to meet whoever. And of course, I was like a kid at the time, so got a little bit priority. But yeah, fun figures. I'm happy to build up this WWE collection back up again, I should say. And not too many to collect left. Maybe a dozen to 2 dozen more, and I think I might be satisfied. It's coming to a close. We'll see. I'm hitting my 40. I wanted 40 guys and 40 females, so I'm getting close to those numbers. I'm in the high 20s and 30s, so I think after a few more waves, I don't know how many more I'll be doing of these, but we'll see. Until next time.